Hello, good morning, friends. Today, myself, Ranjay Kale, teaching you the personality development, which is the course for MSc CS and IT, third sem. The first unit is about the interpersonal skills. Uh, what is interpersonal skills? Interpersonal skills are the skills we use every day when we communicate and interact with other people, both individually and in groups. They include a wide range of skills, but particularly communication skills such as listening and effective speaking. They also include the ability to control and manage your emotions. So, it is very important that it is no exaggeration to say that interpersonal skills are the foundation for success in life. People with strong interpersonal skills tend to be able to work well with other people, including in a team or groups, formally and informally. They communicate effectively with others, with the family, friends, colleagues, customers, or clients. They also have better relationships at home and at work. You can improve your interpersonal skills by developing your awareness of how you interact with others and practicing your skills. Then, introduction of interpersonal relations. So, a strong bond between two or more people refers to an interpersonal relationship. Attraction between individuals brings them close to each other and eventually results in a strong interpersonal relationship. So their interpersonal skills includes communication skills, uh, then emotional intelligence, then team working, uh, negotiation and influencing skills, conflict resolution and meditation, problem solving and decision making. So all these include into the interpersonal skills. So uh, while we think about communication skills, we think about verbal communication as well as non-verbal communication, as well as listening skills. Uh, in verbal communication, what we say and how we say it. In non-verbal communication, what we communicate without words, for example, through body language or tone of voice and etc. Then listening skills, how we interpret both the verbal and non-verbal messages sent by others. Then emotional intelligence, being able to understand and manage your own and others' emotions. How do you manage the others' emotion? That is very important factor uh, in emotional intelligence. Then team working, being able to work with others in groups and teams, both formal and informal. How do you manage yourself in the team? It is also very important. Then negotiation and influencing skills, working with others to find a mutually agreeable outcome. This may be considered a subset of communication, but it is often treated separately. Then, conflict resolution and meditation, working with others to resolve interpersonal conflict and disagreements in a positive way, which again may be considered a subset of communication. And problem solving and decision making, working with others to identify, define, and solve problems, which includes making decisions about the best course of action. So, uh, problem solving and decision making also the one of the skill included in interpersonal skill. Then forms of interpersonal relationships. And in, an interpersonal relationship can develop between any of the following: uh, individuals working together in the same organization, people working in the same team. The people, those who are working in the same organizations, as well as the people, those who are working in the same team. They need to develop the interpersonal relationship between them. Relationship between a man and a woman, such as love, marriage, that is, it is also the we have to develop the interpersonal relationship in the there you can find that those marriages are successful where interpersonal relations are good. They respect each other, they love each other, they care each other. So all these things matters in an interpersonal relationship with immediate family members and relatives. You know that your siblings, your brother, sister, cousin, your father, your mother, then your wife, your children's, your grandparents, and how do you manage the relationship with all of them? It is the all these members and all these relatives, your aunt and uncle. So, how do you manage all these relationships with your interpersonal skills? It matters in your life. Relationship of a child with his parents, I already told you that how do you manage the relationship with your children. Relationship between friends, it is very important facts. Sir, the friend in need is friend indeed. There is one proverb that you can say the person who stands when there is a need, he is known as a friend. So you must make the good friends in your life. It help you a lot in your difficult situation, as well as they become the part of sharing of your joyful moments, etc. Then life positions. What is life position? Life positions are basic beliefs about self and others, which are used to justify decisions and behavior. It help you, it justify the decisions what you take. It justify your behavior in particular situation. If realistic, people with this position about themselves and others can solve their problems constructively. So you must know the life position. So there are some life position. There is a figure about the analysis of a life position. You can see the figure that you are okay, I am okay, you are not okay, I am not okay. There are four quadrants are there. In that four quadrants, you can find that the first one is at the left corner, at upper side. I am okay, you are okay. Means it's a good interpersonal relations. Means you you are also okay, and the other party or the relatives and all these relations you maintain, they are also okay. Then second one is I am okay, you are not okay. I am okay with you, but you are not okay with me. This is a next life position. Then third one is I am not okay, you are okay. I am not okay with you, but you are okay with me. This is third one in the green quadrant, and in the purple quadrant you find it. I am not okay and you are not okay. We both are not okay with each other. So these are the four situations, and that is analysis of life position. So in detail you can find that I am okay, you are okay. The life position shows that an individual has a several okay experiences with others. This means an individual encountered no severe problems or issues with others in his childhood and had a normal relationship with them. People with such life positions about themselves and others around him can solve any problem very easily and realizes the significance of others being in his life. This position is based on the adult ego. Second one is I am okay, you are not okay. This life position is created when an individual was too much ignored when he was a child. Here an individual believes that he is right and all the others around him are wrong. These are individuals who possesses the rebellion, child ego, and put blame on others for anything that goes wrong with them. So there is the experiences of that person who is not comfort in his zone. So third one is I am not okay and you are okay. This life position gets created when an individual feels that others do things better than him. He feels inferior to others and believes that others can do many things which he cannot do by himself. These kinds of people always complain about one thing, or the other and remain highly dissatisfied with their lives. Yes, they are uh, not satisfied in their life. And fourth quadrant, I am not okay and you are not okay also. This kind of life position is created by those who lacks interest in living. They feel life is not worth living, life is boring, life is it's a burden for them, and or the ones who have been neglected by their parents in their childhood and were brought up by the servants, such kinds of people, unhappy, dissatisfied, and tired with their lives. I took that all these important points from these various sources. I must say thank you to all of them, and I must thank you to all of you. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you have any queries, you can put into the comment box or you can ask me personally. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you.